I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. What if you've been praying for direction in your life and two equal answers have been proposed? Both options are great. Spiritually, how do you know which path to take? Well, man, I wish I could just in concrete give you a quote decisive answer. However, Romans chapter 12 verse 2 talks about that which is the good, the acceptable, and the perfect will of God. And it's kind of like having three doors, much less the two that are mentioned in the question. All of them are in the will of God. One's acceptable, one's good, and one is perfect. I think what's important, particularly as a believer in Jesus Christ, is rarely, if ever, of course, per this question, you will never have an equal decision between, quote, righteousness and evil. Why? James chapter 1, verse 13 says, God does not tempt us with evil. That's not even a decision to be made. The struggle with Christianity isn't between good and evil, even though that is a struggle. Here's the big struggle. Between better and best, or allow me to say this, between good, acceptable, and perfect. And so one of the challenges that we have, and one of the, I guess, the admonitions I want to give you is, if you're faced with a decision that you can honestly, biblically, prayerfully, with wise counsel, believe that both of these options can be or are ordained by God, then I hate to put it this way, just walk through a door. Because if they're both of God, sometimes we spend so much time trying to decipher between the perfect and the good will of God, we end up doing nothing, and delayed obedience is disobedience. Let me use a very trite example. Again, I never want to project this on God. Obviously, He is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. He is sovereign. But again, when you go to a restaurant, okay, and someone says, what do you want? Do you want rolls or cornbread? All right. For some of you, that's an easy decision. You're all about rolls or you're all about cornbread. For some of us, it's like, I don't care. Whatever you bring, I'm good. I hate to use that example, but I think there are situations in life that we take real seriously where God's like, hey, here's the deal. There's two doors here. Either one gives my blessing. Just pick one. I don't find anything wrong with that approach to this question. And again, at the end of the day, the problem is when we don't do either, because we don't walk in obedience. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question could be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.